Hey guys, welcome back. It's Coastal Dipper here, and today we're going to be doing a video of top things you don't know about me. These things, if you, for whatever reason, follow me on Instagram, you may or may not know. Or, other things. These are just going to be things that I find kind of different about myself that are different than most people, and, we're just going to go from there. For one, I am not going to say my age, but I have a tattoo a lot younger than most people. I'm 16. I know I just said I wasn't going to say my age, but that's probably going to be a question after long. I started puberty when I was 8. My family is self-owned, which I know that's not that, new to people, but a lot of families are owned, but not a lot of them where each person in the family has their own business, because I do have my own business. It's a carpentry company. And if you are in the South Georgia region, you probably know about it. I'm not going to give myself a free shout out because I'm not going to do that. And I'm packing it up now. If you haven't packed one already, pack one with me. So yeah. Maybe not that much. Yeah, there we go. This much. That right there. Right here. And before y'all put in the comments on the Messy Dipper, no, I'm not the Messy Dipper. I just got a really bad pinch. What the fuck is going on with my hair? I throw it in a hat so I don't have to deal with it. Anyway, yeah, I drive a 1982 Dodge CJ7. Did I just say Dodge? One second. Okay, I'm back. I have to fix my ridiculous hair. I meant a 1982 Jeep CJ7. Can't believe I just said Dodge though. That was fucking stupid. Well, I guess because Chrysler's own. Okay, I just had like the biggest brain fart ever. I think it's a dip. Too much dip. Not enough school. Oh well. School, skull. That kind of rhymes. Not rhymes, but sounds the same. If you're gonna be in school, dip skull. Actually, no. Grizzly for the win. Anywho, when I was a few months old, if you have ever seen like an older house, the metal part of the bottom of the door, like older trailers, I know they had them. The metal part of the bottom of the door jamb. I was playing at my nanny's house, and then I pushed the door open, and I guess I hit the latch and then pushed, and I wasn't expecting it. And when I pushed it, it went out, like most doors do, and I fell and busted out all of my bottom teeth. And if you are asking, do I have any fake teeth? The answer to that is no. But I do have this tooth right here, and yes, I do take care of my teeth. They're just damaged because of that accident. So my teeth are slightly tinted yellow because of that incident. So I promise you, because I take care of my teeth. I brush my teeth like twice a day. It's just because of that fall, it fucked up the whole root system and nerves in my teeth. My mouth is fucked. well, I could really just make this entire video about all the injuries I've ever had, which I guess I'll go through some of those if you guys are wondering. I have a scar on the back of my hand where I did that stupid fucking eraser challenge, and if you ever see, like, your friends doing that shit, just let them do it. Don't do it. That shit's stupid. I mean, I was fucked up when I did it, so, yeah. And then I did the ice bucket, salt and ice challenge on top of that, which is also another stupid thing to do. I don't know what I did right here, but I have another scar here. I'm looking at my hands. Right here. I don't know how well you can see it. I don't know if it'll pick it up. Right here, you can kind of see it. I was out getting anger out, and I was swinging a machete, one of those Walmart flimsy machetes, and I swung down on a fallen tree, and it came back, and it was a rusty machete, and I split my hand open. I have a scar on my left ankle from where I was in my dad's shop, and he was putting up fencing, and it was chicken wire, and he said quit playing, and being the hard-headed ass I am, I didn't listen, and I caught my leg on it and split it open. It was about this long, well, maybe about that long, and then about a year later it shrunk down that small, a year later it shrunk down about that small, and that's where it stayed ever since. I think my tattoo covers it now. No, it's right here. Right here, I shot myself with a nail gun. Doing construction. I know on my back it's all scarred up because one day I was riding four-wheelers, and thank God I was wearing a helmet, or I would have been really fucked up. But we were riding, and my friend was like, let me drive, and I was really skeptical on it because he never really grew up around four-wheelers or anything, and I was like, I don't know, you never really driven a four-wheeler, and I was like, I had a bad feeling about it, but he talked me into it, and I got on the back. Big mistake. I should have just give him the four-wheeler and just watched, but no. So he started out slow, and then he started warming up to it, and most people, they warm up to a four-wheeler, and they get how it handles and everything. You get how the handlebars, how hard it is to turn them. You can sling it around kind of good. But me, I was holding on to the back, and we were going slow, and then I took my hands off to wipe my eyes because I had dust in my eyes, and I couldn't see, and I was like, well, if he's going to go to someplace he's not supposed to go, I need to see it, so I know if he's going to hit a mud hole, and I know how deep that mud hole is, and I know we're about to sink this bitch, I'm going to tell him not to hit it. So about the time my hands came off of the railing on the back of the four-wheeler, the rack, he gassed it, and I caught myself, but it won't. He hit it. Our four-wheeler is a 700, so it's got a lot of, when you first hit the gas, it's got a lot of power, and it squatted, and I came up, and it jumped, and then I caught myself, and I drug on the back. My back is all scarred up because of it. The scars are kind of harder to see now. Yeah, and then playing football, it didn't get any better because I got a shoulder blade. It broke, and then it came through his jersey and scratched me right here on my shoulder blade, and it bled. Out on the field, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, he's bleeding, and I didn't even know. I just kept on playing. I have busted this knuckle 8 times. One of the times was I was at a party, and we wedged a basketball in a tree, and the goal was whoever had enough power to punch it through the little opening in the tree won. I don't remember what it was you got if you won, but I wanted it, so I was like, let's do it. And it was like 5 of us, and each time we would have rounds. Each person got 3 hits a round. We were on like the second round, and I reared back and I punched it the first time, and then I kind of like nutted it the second time. And all my friends were like, "Oh, that counts as a hit. That counts as a hit. You touched it." And I was like, "Whatever." And I got mad. So when I punched it, I didn't punch it square, and my hand came off and knocked into the tree. And then about a month later, when that finally healed, this guy made me really mad. Punched the brick wall, opened it again. And then after that, it was about a year later, I got in a fight and I split it open again. I'm trying to think of any other injuries I'm giving myself. My finger, this one, probably can't see it. Fuck. Actually, I think you can. That little divot right there, that is where I was open. I got a new knife and I was carrying it in, but I'd already taken out the package, and it came really razor sharp. And when it came razor sharp, I was expecting it to fall out of the sheath. And I was carrying in like, I think a few bags, and I was holding my knife, and my finger was like kind of hanging low. I had it like this, and I had it like this with a bag on it, and it was kind of hanging low. And when that knife came, because I was like set everything down when it did, it had enough force and it plopped it out, and it sliced right down my finger. And that hurt because it cut pretty deep. I didn't have to go get stitches. I don't think for anything I've ever gotten stitches, but it hurt like a bitch. I remember, I think it was, I'm analyzing my hands to find out where the fuck the scar's at on which hand. Right. Oh no, it wasn't my hand. It wasn't my palm. It was my fingers. It's like, I think it was this pinky that I was being stupid, and I took a knife and I was stabbing it in the wood, and when I did, I was doing the knife thing. It might have been this one. I think it was this one because I was doing it like that. Anyway, I was doing it, and I was getting how the knife would stick to the wood, and when I did, I stabbed it extra hard, and my hand slipped, and I sliced my finger down to the bone. The scar from that one's actually gone. That's why I was like, can I get any remnants of that scar? I can't really get any remnants of that scar on my fingers. It's bothering me. Wow. I've smashed this pinky and completely broken the tip of it. I'm looking at myself trying to figure out what are the scars I have. Right down this right here, I was running in a junkyard, and me and my friends were, I'd say fighting. We really weren't fighting, we were sparring. And whenever we did, we were all running around just like knocking the shit out of each other, grabbing rusty old parts and just whacking the hell out of each other with it. And I happened to do like this over some rusty car, and I guess a piece of it was jagged, and I sliced a little bit. It was like drug, and it kind of dug a little bit. That's just a few. If I ever come up with any more and you guys want to know, like, I will sit down and come up with a whole list of every injury I've ever had, and I will, make a video of that. But so far, I can't think of all of them. That is bad when you forget you're wearing an undershirt. Man, I can't really think of any more. Oh well. I know I probably don't look like it, but I played football for 8 years. 8 years, yeah. I started when it was my first year ever playing. I was too young to go to flag football, and I just hit the age where I had to play tackle. And I was like, because my dad was like, you have to do an after-school activity, and I was like, I can't, I was in elementary school, and I was like, well, I can't play for the school, or school don't have a team. Like, you can do anything you want. And I was like, okay. He was like, you can do baseball, soccer, and I was like, well, my mom, she's a huge football fan, so let's do football. And then I stuck with football for a long time. I remember my first game, I think we won. My first year, we won, I think, every game. We lost one game that season, one game. My second year, we lost a few more. It was with a different coach, and then I went to my final coach, who I spent the rest of my rec playing years with. His name was Kevin, and we lost like every game. It wasn't the kids, because in middle school we actually, for the 2 years that I played in middle school, because 6th grade you can't play, but 7th and 8th you can. And when I went to 6th grade, I was like, I'm not playing. I'm focusing on my grades. I'm going to get good grades, and I'm going to do good. Well, I did do good on my grades. I got AB, honor roll. I know, I'm a nerd, thank God. Actually, I had the chance because of my grades and everything. I was a student ambassador, and I was going to go to Greece, France, and Italy. And I was going to go to Paris and Italy. And it was going to cost like a few $100s, and I was going to go for like a week or two, but I didn't end up going and everything, because I was like, I don't know how I feel like going around my family. And that was back when like ISIS and everything like that was really bad over there. I think we were going to go visit the Gaza Strip, and I was like, from where I know about the Gaza Strip, they are like, grenades are getting tossed over that wall like every day. Fuck that, no. I'm gonna be that crazy ass motherfucker who picks up a fucking rock and chunks it back over there. So I was like, no, I'm not going. And then my social studies was like, oh my god, dude, you should have went. That was cool. That would have been cool. And I was like, nah, oh well. I didn't want to go. I didn't do it. But yeah. So, and then my 7th grade year, I played. I got good grades, because you have to keep your grades up to play football. And I was like, okay. So my grades stayed up. And then my 8th grade, and I wasn't going to play my 8th grade year. I was like, I'm done. I'm done with football. And then I didn't go to any of the summer practice. My 7th grade year I did, though, and I dominated. I was like one of the MVPs of the team. I did good. And then I was like, I'm done. I'm not playing my 8th grade year. And then I walked in, and I luckily got stuck on, because my school was broken up and you had Team A and then Team B. 6th grade, I was Team B. 7th grade, I was Team A. And then 8th grade, I was Team A. And just so happens, my social study teacher, who was for my 8th grade year, was also the football coach. He was like, where were you at all summer? And I was like, I wasn't going to play. He was like, oh, we really need you. And I was like, oh, how bad do you need me? He was like, I'll put it to you this way. I'm not going to give specific names, but he left. I don't have any really good tacklers or anybody who really hustles and will straight flatten somebody. And I was like, how bad do you need someone to, run the ball and do all this? Because I was a fullback, linebacker, and all that. I never got off the field. And he was like, I need one pretty bad. And I was like, all right, see you tomorrow. So I went there, played that, got MVP player over the whole team. And then after that, I went to 9th grade, and I was like, I'm sounding like a 40-year-old man getting out of bed. I'm done. But he was like, and like he would already told the coach at my high school about me and everything. He was like, get him to play. He will get you wins. He is the kid you want. And I was like, he came to me, and I didn't sign up for football. And he was like, and he called me out of class like for 2 weeks straight. He was like, come on. He kept trying to bribe me. Come on, dude. You don't have to pay for anything. I'll pay your insurance. All this, because I don't have insurance. If I play football, I have insurance. But if I don't play, I cut all health insurance out. It's too expensive for me. He was like, I'll pay for your insurance and everything. And I was like, as tempting as that sounds, I can't. My back is done, and there's a lot of things I want to do. And if I keep playing football, I won't be able to do those things. Because how hard I went when I was younger and doing the whole middle school football thing, it took a toll on my body. It really did. I gave it 110%, and I screwed my back up pretty bad. And then and that four-wheeler incident I mentioned earlier didn't help. And when I was at work one day, I fell off a 2-story roof into a 5-gallon bucket, and that really tore my back up. And then from there, I left construction because they wouldn't let me work because of my back. So I had to get another job, and I was like, oh, man, this really sucks. You know, a lot of things I like doing, I can't do anymore because of my back. So I started working out and building my muscles in my back up to where I could take the abuse that they used to. And then I was like, okay, well, I can do everything I was going to do. I can still work in construction now and everything like that. But football, no, I can't play football anymore. And I told myself that, and I was like, I'm devastated because I wanted to go play for the University of Georgia. That was my number one. That's what I wanted to do in my life. I wanted to be a football player. And that dream is sadly shut down. But, and then I was always like, man, I'm so sad. And then I'd go on YouTube and I'd watch all these people on YouTube, and I was like, that's going to be what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a YouTube channel and I'm going to do it. And I started, and I made a few YouTube channels in the past, and they just didn't really work out and everything. So this is me making another attempt at it. Hopefully it works. But, yeah, I've had a lot of crazy shit happen, and it's just crazy. But that's all for this video. I might make a part 2, but as of now, this video is long as hell. You probably have already clicked off, but if you haven't, thank you. This is Coastal Dipper signing off. I'll catch you guys in the next one.